Hello, welcome back to another video. I'll let my friend here join in. You wake up? Yeah, he's a bit camera shy. So yeah, I decided to make another video. I have not an up yet for this week, so I said I will make one for this week. So my last video was about my pets and how they're doing and everything, and I had made a clip already, like a video already, yesterday I believe, and I was about to upload it, and a few things have changed already, so I am actually restarting and making a new video. So a few things I like to talk about is, one is I passed my driving test, so I am buzzing, I'm still in shock. So I'm waiting on my driver's license in the post, and then I'll be on the road. So just be careful if you see me coming. What else? I have started a new job. We'll be starting Wednesday. Today is Monday, so I am excited. It's going down the side of retail again still, but it's with animals, so really excited for that. Did finish up in the place I was in last week, so very emotional saying goodbye to a lot of customers that I loved. But yeah, so now I'm legally on the road. I have a new job. Like, it's a lot of things have happened, and it's mad. Just noticed today that my senior 5-year-old guinea pig, I think it was in the other video, which was like, I don't know when that other video was, but she had a respiratory infection the last time, and I believe she has it again. I do have a medication left over from the last vet visit, so I'm giving it to her. I'm making sure it's at the same measurement as the last time. So hoping it will go away. I am putting it down to, there is 2 litter boxes of hay in the cage, and every time I'm in that room with them, she's always in that box. She never gets out. She only gets out of the box if I have veggies, I have the pellets for the morning, I have treats. The other 2 kind of come and go. She just sits in it the whole time, and I don't think that's very good. With her being also older and a weaker immune system, and then she is just sitting with, surrounded by hay dust and her pee and poo. So I am going to put a clip in here. This was yesterday's, me giving them a cage clean, so it's going to be all clean. Now in that clip you are going to see the 2 litter boxes in the left hand side of the cage. They are now gone. I have taken them out, and I have 2 in total hay bags, so that those 2 are now in that cage. So there's only 2, we'll say, hay stations, one at either side of the cage, but they're not like males or females. Like, they actually are not that like dominant over their food. 2 of them in particular actually eat together, so it's actually okay. So that's kind of the setup I have at the moment. I look into getting another hay bag. Why am I so yawny? I look into another hay bag maybe, but for now I think the 2 is fine. So yeah, they have them 2 at the minute. So obviously what's in the clip is actually not what's going on right now. There is 2 hay bags now in there instead of the litter boxes. But yeah, it's just, I know it's very popular for people with guinea pigs to do big massive hay piles, and they are very, very good. They are very enriching and everything. But to those people who have a senior guinea pig, keep that in mind, that I'm after just coming first hand with that it doesn't actually work for me. My senior guinea pig is sitting in it the whole time and sleeps in it the whole time, and I regularly clean out the box, and she's now again having very labored breathing. So like, she's still running around fine, eating, drinking, totally fine, but you can still hear that bit in her chest. So hoping I have enough medication to keep me going. If not, I'll have to go back to the vets and figure it out, and I'm gonna have to probably bring her along with me. For now, there's enough medication, and she's okay. She's like what she was like the last time. She's okay. And I should hopefully, within another like 2 days or so, should have my license. So definitely, oh my goodness, definitely I will pay a visit to the vets myself because I'll be driving if I am concerned or if I need more medication. So it's not too bad. But as of right now, I'm not too concerned. She is okay. But definitely those out there that have senior guinea pigs, keep that in mind that maybe having a designated hay pile mightn't always be a good idea because I guess with struggling to walk and mobility and all with being older, they prefer sitting in it because it's cushioning, but then they just don't move around. And then obviously then they're inhaling all that bad stuff into their system. So she is constantly getting vitamin C. I didn't know what the dog was there for a second. She is getting a lot of vitamin C stuff in her diet. I mean, she always gets the pepper anyway, but I have vitamin C treats that I mainly just feed her because I think it's best. Like the other two I have other treats for the other two and for her as well if I want to spice it up. But it's kind of hard to get those vitamin C treats at the minute where I am, and she needs the extra boost. So I gave her one of them after giving her the medication just to give her a little bit of a boost. The second syringe load of medicine though, she outsmarted me and she grabbed the syringe with her teeth letting on it was in her mouth, but the syringe was pointed that way. So I obviously did that and the medicine went the whole way across her cheek and on my hand. So she didn't get much of that. And I don't know which medicine it was. But I did my best to soak up as much as I could, cut off my hand and put it back in her mouth. So now I know she's kind of trying to outsmart me with that, which is troubling. But I'll keep an eye on that. But I might give her a bit more again tonight. One of them is twice a day. I am so sorry. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I'm just constantly yawning. I don't know. I don't know. And I already had like more than a 20-minute nap there a few minutes ago because I needed one. I was actually 3 days there in a row of not having a daytime nap and I could not sleep that night. Could not sleep. So I actually do need my naps. Autistic people out there. Who else needs a nap to function? But yeah, I think that's really it. I am going to add in the clip. It should have already been added in already, but there'll be a clip anyway of the 3 guinea pigs. And like I said, there has been a change of the cage as of right now, but it's just not in the video. But yeah, I'll keep a close eye on her. She should be fine. I'll definitely do next video next weekend. I'll definitely say it again and update you on how she's doing. But I have high hopes for her. She should be fine. I have a window open in there, so there's a load more circulation. Like the room isn't bad. I can't blame the room. Like it's totally fine. It's one temperature all the time, and there's usually a window always open. If it's very warm, I leave the door open. But I know if it's really, really windy, the powerfulness of the wind coming in that one entrance can be a lot on them because like they're right by the door, so they're just taking the gust of the wind. So it's not very good. But I wouldn't regularly keep the window open for air circulation. So bite the yawn down. But yeah, they're doing fine. Any other pet updates? Not really. As you can see, my dog is up here, pant out, happy out. Yeah, my cat is doing grand outside, and then the 2 ducks are doing grand as well. So that's kind of them really. And for me, like I said, driving test, can't believe I passed it. I really actually can't believe it. A new job, so a little bit nervous obviously because new routine does kind of frighten me because I'm trying to suss out people around me and suss out what to do. And you know, in work I always knew what to do every morning, and that kind of gave me a sense of like structure, even though I'm ready to go. Like I didn't want to be there any longer, but it still gave me a sense of confidence, like peace, knowing what I have to do every day. So there's a little bit of that now, worry, but like it's going to happen with a new job, so it's fine. Yeah, there is a autism talk in Kilkenny. Autism in women. So I'm looking forward to that. Mom bought me tickets. So me and her are going tomorrow night in town, and there's going to be a talk on the science of autism in women, and just, yeah. So that'd be really interesting. I actually can't wait. Believe it's at 7 o'clock, I think, tomorrow evening. So that'd be something really interesting. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, I am getting into a habit now of meeting people in town, which is great. The job I'm now just finished up in, I have 2 friends from there, so I'm regularly meeting them, which is really nice. And hearing them having big passions and different things like I would have is just so nice that like I'm not the only one that will talk hours on end about something. And yeah, so eventually I'll be able to drive in, and it'll just be so much easier. I can go home at any time I want because I have the car. Like it'd be so nice. But yeah, I'm getting my social life back up and running. New job now, getting used to that. And I will eventually be adding in a new hobby. I am considering horse riding. I do have brand new gear in my wardrobe as we speak, ready to be used. So I was just leaving it on the long finger because I was waiting to pass my test, which I've done. So driving test. So yeah, I would love to go back to horse riding. Need it. Actually, so bad. I'm so sorry. It's a need to suss out, obviously, like, you know, which place is the best for me. There's 2 places I've my eye on. One though is it's kind of a fair travel, and I think it's my first time going to horse riding on my own in a car. I don't think that's the place I'll be going. But at the same time, I don't want to just go to the nearest place, be there for a certain amount of time, and then go, actually, I'm now going back to this place because I'm now able to drive there. So I don't really know. So I don't want to just get used to one place and then get used to me for so long, and then when I'm comfortable driving to the other place, then I'll change my mind and go there. Maybe that's not really a big deal, that I'm making it seem like it is, but to me I think it's a big deal. I'm probably overthinking it. So I might just get in the habit when I'm slowly every day or every week or whatever I'm doing it, where I'm driving somewhere new all the time on my own. I'll have it in my mission to drive to both those places at some point and figure out which place is the easiest to get to and all that crack. So that is going to be another step I will want to cross and get used to. Yeah, so so I was having issues with dissociating when I'm driving. Kind of like zoning out. So I had it up on my TikTok. A lot of people were saying, should I be driving? Which I understand their concern. Definitely know that now that I passed the test and that pressure is off of me, I know I need to take into consideration certain breaks with my driving if it's going to be a very long travel or to a very busy populated area. I need to be sometimes having to pull into a petrol station or pull in somewhere safe, and just sitting there for a few minutes. Whether that is like when people say, like when they're really tired, pull over and have a nap, like a power nap, so that you're not fatigued driving or tired driving. Kind of like the same thing, but really just pulling in for a few minutes, fidgeting with a toy if I need to, playing the music I like, and just get carried away and just dance away in the car. Like, why not? Just to kind of get myself back focused again and go again, because it's going to happen. I'm going to get overwhelmed on the road, and pulling over is going to be the best solution for me. It's going to mean my traveling will take a bit longer than other people. Who cares? It took me long travel to even started driving. Everyone was doing it at like 17, 18. I'm now going on 25. Not saying you need to be any age to drive. You don't. You can do it at any stage. But I know I always need a bit more time than other people, and that is going to also include when I'm on the road. I want to be safe for myself and other car users, even if a lot of them are not safe themselves. But I want to be responsible, and I know I'm going to need the odd break in certain situations, and I will take them. Just went into one of our shopping centres in town, and there is autism friendly spaces. I think that's a new thing because it has always been just like age friendly things. Maybe that was always there. I don't remember. But mom said that is something I can actually take advantage of when I'm driving. And if, for example, the shopping centre is really, really busy, I can pull into those spots. Because I am autistic. And she mentioned something about putting my sunflower lanyard on the dash, just so people know. But I think I do need that for going actually into the shop and everything. But I will look into getting maybe a sunflower sticker that I can put on the windscreen. That would be a very good idea. But yeah, like it's, a few things I'm aware that I will need to zone in on and keep an eye on. But just the freedom of driving itself is amazing. It is so amazing. It's so nice. And just not having to sit through another test of someone sitting beside you and not knowing, like, right or wrong. I want to talk to the person, but I'm not allowed to talk to the person. I don't like awkward silences. But anyway. Okay. There's Gus. Yeah. If anxiety was a human being, or if anxiety was in dog form. Anyway, sidetracked. So yeah, that I want to suss out. So there'll be a new hobby coming along, which I do need in my life, and I am slowly meeting people every week, which is cool. So yeah, my life is slowly coming together. Still trying to figure out who I am. I've grown up just following everyone else, copying everyone else, so I need to figure out, still learning who I am. Parts of me I'm like, oh god, I know who I am, but then there are parts I'm like, actually no. And in terms of love, relationship and all that kind of stuff, that I'm still trying to figure out, which again, there's no rush. I don't care. I'm more than happy to stay single if that's the case for the rest of my life. I don't care. Quite set on women. I think men are going to have to be ruled out. I don't think I'm compatible with men. I'm sorry. Sorry to all those men out there. You're probably lovely gentlemen, but no. But yeah, just kind of sussing out a lot. But that's going to come in time. And I will love to make a video at some point, really deep diving and discussing that whole topic. I just won't do it now because I'll go off on another tangent and the video will be even longer and I'll be missing the whole point of the whole video. This is just meant to be, this video literally actually had no plan what it's going to be. It's just I love routine, and I know to keep a habit going I need to stick to it. So I know if I upload every weekend I will continue doing that. So this video is a video now that I was struggling for ideas to talk about, but there's been a lot of like life things that's after happening that I do want to talk about. And actually even just with my counsellor there recently telling me that my anxiety is actually, it's okay, it's coming in like little waves, that I'm not actually surrounded much about it. Like I'm not surrounded around anxiety as much as I thought, but definitely low self-esteem has been something he's noticing with me, which makes sense from school and growing up that I definitely don't have a good self-esteem about myself. So that is something I'd like to work on with making friends, with a new job, driving, everything. I want to slowly build myself up and go really well with it. So all that's a learning thing, and whether I'll end up meeting someone this year, next year, or at any point, we don't know that, but I'm still in the journey. Let's just say I'm well into the journey of loving myself. I'm not at the beginning because I started the journey of loving myself ages ago. So I'm definitely in the middle of it, if not well over the middle of it. I can't do maths, I can't do fractions, so I'm just gonna say the middle of it or half of it, whatever. But
yeah, still working on that. Because I know I need to accept me, I need to understand me before anyone can try to do that. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think that's gonna leave it there. I think that's enough said. Um, yeah, I hope you liked the video. If you'd like to subscribe, comment below if you relate to any of this. Please do.